sitting down to take a stand.
I mean, to start off with, I guess, I'd start by saying, stating the obvious. We go to a women's college. It's, there are many reasons why Perry House is not self-segregation, but if anyone's self-segregating themselves, it's all of us. Like, we're all going to this place where we, want to feel comfortable and accepted within this community that is, pretty geared towards, a specific type of student and towards women. And so, there are obviously way more reasons that it's not self-segregation that are more culturally relevant, but I think we need to recognize that, it's a little bit of the pot calling the kettle black there.
I think that's the most basic and best one to bring up first, because I feel like it's something that most Bryn Mawr students can relate to, and because we all go to Bryn Mawr.
Yeah.
Having Perry House on the 4th floor is more self-segregated than having Perry House and Perry House. Because with Perry House existing, you can welcome people into that community. You can have events and you have parties, you can have all kinds of people come into Perry House. But having Perry House on the 4th floor seems to severely limit what you can do as a community and what you can do to draw other people in. So to say that that's less self-segregated because it's on campus, I feel is totally wrong, because people can't, you can't.
You don't have a library that people can do their homework in. You don't have computers. You don't have a living room.
You don't have a community to bring people into.
The Perry House issue and Perry House itself is not self-segregation, because as we mentioned before, the purpose of Perry House is not only for safe space for people of color, it's also a space where we invite other community members to come in. It's not self-segregation, because I don't like when that question comes up, because if we think about Bryn Mawr was built as a safe space for women. That doesn't mean that within a safe space there are people who do not still feel excluded or not safe. And so the purpose, I think what we fail to realize on Bryn Mawr is that Bryn Mawr, as wonderful as an institution as it is, wasn't built with people of color, specifically women of color, in mind. The institution, the academics, the instruction, everything about Bryn Mawr screams white dominant culture. And so we never come to question why do white people need a safe space, because you know what, Bryn Mawr is that safe space for them. And so I don't think anything about self-segregation should ever come up again if we just think about the racial history of Bryn Mawr itself.